Prabhasi Bharatiya Samman Award in 2012. It is one of the highest civilian award given to an organization who is overseas. Annually, we organize over 60 networking events for our members and the largest Indo-Canadian community. We also organize our event, which is virtually now because of COVID. And when we do these events, generally our membership reaches to even 20,000 viewership. Also, minimum we will reach at 2,000 members in every virtual event. As an organization, our main event is our annual gala event, which is basically become a IFA or a Oscar award into the Indian community in Canada, and that is where we say that we as an organization we are very engaged with the Indo-Canadian community in Canada. I also want now to thank you for everyone who are participating today. Uh, Thank you, Bhavik. Go back to you.
Thank you, Tausif, for your brief but pertinent introductory remarks. Indeed, we as a chamber are committed to promoting trade and investment opportunities with Jammu and Kashmir. I now invite Apurva Srivastava, the Consul General of India to Toronto. Apurva ji is a career diplomat, having joined the Indian Foreign Service in 2001. Prior to being appointed as India's Consul General in Toronto, she worked with the Minister of External Affairs from January 2017 to August 2019. In her two-decade diplomatic career, she has served twice in the Indian Embassy in Paris and in the Indian Embassy in Kathmandu from June 2009 to August 2012. In the headquarters, she served as Under Secretary SARC and a Director Administration. Please join me in welcoming Consul General Apurva Srivastava ji.
Thank you, Bhavik. Namaskar. I'm really delighted to welcome you all for this special webinar of promotion of food products of Jammu and Kashmir. I would like to thank Jammu and Kashmir Trade Promotion Organization, Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce for partnering with us for organizing this special buyer sellers meet. Like to thank Shri Ranjan Pratap Thakur, Principal Secretary, the Government of Jammu and Kashmir for joining us today. Thank you for taking out time. Today's session, as we have heard, that it's second in the series of virtual meeting. One was on handloom and handicraft items of Jammu and Kashmir, and I'm very happy to report to you that there were several orders were placed by Canadian importers for procuring products from Jammu and Kashmir. We have also promoted, Jammu and Kashmir tourism to more than 25 select tour operators in Canada, and we plan to do this series. And with your help, we are confident to continue this for promoting Jammu and Kashmir here in Canada. As Jammu and Kashmir has around 30% of area under cultivation, employing around 70% of the population in agricultural sector, and therefore it's a backbone of Jammu and Kashmir. The agro diversity varies from subtropical in Jammu region to temperate in Kashmir region. So as a result, there's a variety of food products such as vegetables, spice, basmati, walnut, herbs, and also it's also a great source of specialty organic products, from signature honey to saffron to almonds of Rajmash of Bherwa, and ginger and turmeric products from other parts of the UT. I think that there's a great potential for all these products here in the Canadian market, primarily because of three reasons. First, Canada hosts one of the largest Indian diasporas in the world, numbering over 1.6 million. Apart from that, there are around 700,000 Indians living and working in Canada. We have 230,000 Indian students across various universities in Canada, making them the largest chunk of international students. This growing Indian population has led to, a lot of food import, and of course, a lot of restaurants, Indian restaurants, including various dedicated to regional specialty cuisines. Therefore, the Canadian palate is also growing fond of Indian cuisine. This makes Canada a prominent destination for Indian food products, and the numbers speak for themselves. The import of food and beverages products from India to Canada registered an increase of around approximately 19% in last 3-4 years. The second reason that there's a great scope is that there's a recent pandemic has shown people the importance of healthy living and preventive care. People are increasingly becoming more health conscious and adopting a healthy lifestyle. The demand for healthier organic products have already grown up. And if we look at the numbers, the Canada ranks at third position in terms of both quantity and the value of organic products exported from India. So this is just the right time for the exporters of Jammu and Kashmir to showcase their products and take on the opportunities. The third reason which there's the scope about is the quality of the products of Jammu and Kashmir. It's definitely an added attraction. Kashmir saffron is considered to be the world's best saffron because of its scientifically proven superior qualities, unique aroma and flavor, and numerous medicinal properties. Of course, it received a GI tag last year. The second, of course, the other items like other organic products. Then there is basmati rice, which is being focused today. It's quite distinct and of superior quality. Not many people know about the basmati rice from Jammu and Kashmir. So again, today's event would be a great opportunity to showcase this and other products from Jammu and Kashmir. Apart from other things, we have been consistently participating in various food and beverages shows in Canada, Sial being one of them. And we'll request the exporters who are present today to participate in these events regularly, and definitely closer to date we'll be guiding them on how to participate in this. With these words, we are just facilitators. The real heroes are the buyers and sellers today. So I don't want to waste their time. And with these words, let me conclude and convey my best wishes for the success of the buyer-sellers meet. Thank you.
Thank you, Apurvaji, for your insightful comments. You are a pillar of strength and support to our chamber. I now invite Ankita Kar, Managing Director of Jammu and Kashmir Trade Promotion Organization, to share her presentation on agro and food sector in Jammu and Kashmir. Ankita Kar is a member of the prestigious Indian Railway Account Services. In addition to being the Managing Director of JKTPO, she holds the additional charge of Managing Director, J&K IT Infrastructure Company and Jammu or Srinagar Mass Rapid Transit Corporation. Ms. Kaur has performed an important role in the prestigious Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link project, which will connect Kashmir Valley to rest of India, having vast socio-economic impact on economy of J&K. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Ankita Kar.
A very good morning to everyone joining from Canada, and a very good evening to everyone in India. Respected Principal Secretary, Industries and Commerce, Government of J&K, Shri Ranjan Prakash Thakurji. He has taken out his valuable time, and in fact, sir was traveling today, and yet he made time for us to join in today's buyer-seller meet. I must tell everyone who's present today that he has been a motivating force for Jammu Kashmir Trade Promotion Organization. He has in fact supported us through and through to outreach ourselves and go ahead and try and push export promotion. And today's event is one of those results of what we have been doing so far. I genuinely thank, in fact, it's a bit of a presentation, a thank you and also welcome. I really thank Apurva Srivastava, ma'am, Consulate General of India, Canada. Ma'am, it's been truly, truly nice that we have been able to coordinate from such a distance. And today we are here and we are managing to have this buyer-seller meeting. In today's virtual world, I think we have actually cracked it. I thank the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce. I believe you have really gone and outreach yourself to try and create this buyer-seller meeting. I sincerely welcome all the importers of Canada and the exporters of J&K. With this little welcome come thank you note, I would like to start my presentation. If I could ask my team to start streaming it, please. The idea in my presentation is basically to showcase what is it in J&K that is there for the importers of Canada, and why are our agro products better in all senses. Of course, you must try it to understand what exactly it is all about. I can show you the facts and the figures. And like Apurva ma'am mentioned, that we have certain properties which set us apart. So we would like to show that as well. So looking at JNK at a glance, just for the uninitiated, I would like to explain a bit of JNK. We have 20 districts, 2 divisions. We are first in production of saffron. We are first in production of apple, walnut, almond in India. We are first in production of trout fish in India. We are second in production, almost turning third sometimes due to the COVID reason, but I'm sure we'll jump up again in the wool production. Next. So there is a lot of opportunity for investors in agriculture. Without going too much into the facts and the figures of it, the opportunities are being created by the government of JNK through the Department of Industries and Commerce. Principal Secretary present today, he has been taken special interest in trying and creating a value chain, which in turn will be helping the exporters, I'm sure. Processing units, cold chain, integrated packaging houses, fish and poultry farms, egg and meat processing plants, implementation of agri-tech solutions. We are trying to look at from all the 360 degrees possible. Next. There is a very interesting, though this is not directly connected to the exporters, but since it is something that we have done during the recent times, again through the Department of Industries and Commerce, we have given a new incentive package for JNK, which means effectively that we are trying to attract, here are some facts and figures, and what is actually attractive about the packages showcase. I'm not getting into it too much because of paucity of time, but what is important is that we are actively wooing people to come invest here in order to make it a good value chain for the industry. Next. Everyone knows that Kashmiri saffron is absolutely renowned globally. Somewhere in my presentation, I will be explaining what is so special about Kashmiri saffron. We are, again, we are the largest producer of apple, walnut, cherries, and saffron. There are 3 agroclimatic zones, which actually helps us to have a range of products. Next. Next, please. Though we are going to talk about some special products, here is the entire range which are unique to us. We have apples, cherries with their distinctive flavors of Kashmir, walnuts, almonds, basmati rice, saffron, peach, pear, spices, figs, mulberry. Next. We have also been trying to get a stamp of GI, and we have so far succeeded in getting 9 GI tagged products from JNK, out of which 2 belong to the food industry. One is the Kashmiri saffron in the financial year 2021 and basmati in the financial year 15-16. Next. Next. This is the interesting part, a fairly dense slide, but I will talk about the main points. As we all know that saffron is just not used for flavoring. There is a definite medicinal element to it, which is why pharmaceutical companies look out actively for saffron. Somewhere in the slide, you could see that it helps treat a wide range of cancers, depression, Alzheimer's, cold-related ailments, asthma, a lot of other things. There is something in the Kashmiri saffron which sets it apart. And if you could somewhere see in the slide, USP of Kashmiri saffron. Saffron's use in food, dye, and cosmetic industry, which is so important, is mainly because of its crocin content. The Kashmiri saffron, in fact, and that is what sets us apart, has the highest crocin content, so to say. So we have better medicinal potential. I'm sure a lot of our exporters here will be well versed. I would ask my, the importers who are present here while you're doing our breakout session, please do speak to them if you wish to know a bit more on this. But Kashmiri saffron has definitely got better properties than any other saffron, whether it is Iranian or it is from Chile or from Spain, anywhere else, you will find one of the best saffron here. Next. Rice. Now, rice is something that whenever you start, if you come to JNK and if you try out the rice here and if you get used to it, I always joke about it that once you're used to the basmati rice of Jammu and Kashmir, there is no other rice which will seem equal. I mean, even if you've grown on some other staple, you will never like it as much. So the Arispura variety, in fact, if you could see in the slide, I have mentioned the varieties of rice. There's Basmati 370, there is Ranbir Basmati, which is grown especially in the Arispura part of the Jammu division, very, very famous again. Sanwal Hybrid PH B71, Kusa 2511. And interestingly, it is also a source of livelihood for a lot of people. 2.5 lakh families in Arispura, Bishna and Mar are actually involved in rice cultivation. And any kind of exports would directly help them in their livelihood. It is, of course, GI tagged, and we have a premium quality range. There are exporters, even in today's session, who are ensuring good quality Arispura or Jammu basmati rice. And as you can see somewhere in the slide, it says Arispura basmati rice have ability to fight bacterial blight disease. So there are a lot of interesting things that are there, and especially the flavor and the fragrance is what sets it apart. Next. Walnut is also another very important product for us. In fact, kernel of walnut is the edible portion. It is half of the fruit weight and contains proteins, fats, minerals, also good source of B group vitamins. I'm sure everyone knows it here. I won't get too much into it. We actually have the JNK accounts for 92% of walnut produced in the country. We actually are front runners when it comes to walnut production. So a lot of districts, as you can see, Anantnag, Kupwara, Budgam, Kulgam, Doda, Poonch, Kishtwar. So both from Kashmir and Jammu, and we have walnut growers. This is another area that the importers of Canada could explore. And I'm sure if you take it from here, you would not regret it. Next. Kashmiri chili. This is another product which we would love to GI tag sometime in the future. It is the Kashmiri red chilies are smaller, rounder, and it's less pungent, but it is known for its vibrant red color. So it adds that beautiful look to any dish, any Indian dish, and it is finely ground, distinctly flavored. So Kashmiri red chilies, as you know, definitely is set apart from all variants of chilies. Like you can see in the slide somewhere, Baramulla happens to be one of the most important chili growing districts of Kashmir Valley. And also, if you could look at the nutritional value, it has a high content of vitamin A and C, and it of course it's a rich source of antioxidants. Next. Honey. Not many people would know that the kind of honey that is produced here, it's organic, it's natural, and just very recently, this is something that I got to know very personally at a very recent level. That honey has different varieties depending on where the nectar comes from. The bees in Jammu and Kashmir, depending on the flora of the area, they take nectars out of certain kinds of plants which give distinctive taste to the honey which is there. So we have major districts who have honeys, which would be different ranging depending on the flora of that district. There are also certain producers from honey and bees which are being utilized nowadays. Some of them, would be even the beeswax. So that is something that I believe, would have potential in the future. And very interesting point here that beekeeping in Kashmir dates back way to 1470 AD. So it is something so holistic in the culture of Jammu and Kashmir. And I believe that anyone who imports the honey here, and I'm sure our exporters would have a range of it, you will not regret it because it has a very distinctive taste. And of course, as you can see it somewhere here, it's a great substitute for sugar, and it even helps in healing wounds. And wildflower honey is actually an energy booster. Interesting. Thank you. Next. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me a patient hearing. I hope I have been able to make a case for the products of the agro products of Jammu and Kashmir. With this, I hand over it to the speaker again, the anchor again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ankita ji. And finally, we have special remarks by Ranjan Prakash Thakur, Principal Secretary, Industry and Commerce, J&K Government. Ranjan Prakash Thakur is officer of IRTS on 1990 batch, who has been ED, Tourism and Catering, and Divisional Railway Manager, Danapur. Mr. Thakur has had multiple assignments outside the railway as well. He is alumnus of Delhi's prestigious St. Stephen's College, IIFT and IIM Indore. He was executive director at NTPC, PS to then INB Minister Ambika Soni and ADG Doordarshan and brand head Shatabdi Express. Please join me in welcoming Ranjan Prakash Thakur.
Good evening, Bhavik. It's a good morning. So thanks a lot for introducing me so generously. Thanks a lot to the Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce for having me today. Since the Consul General herself has made such a strong marketing pitch, so I guess there's nothing much for me to say beyond that part, and Ankita has given the facts to you. So let me give a larger picture of the entire state's approach to what is happening. J&K has seen a major change in the last 2 years' time since 5th August 2019, which is a watershed moment. As you all know, there was a revocation of Article 370. From that point, and especially in the last 1 year, we have now ramped up the pace of change. We are now ramping up things which were never thought or even heard of this in this place earlier. So I would use a strong word, and I'm a history graduate, so I'll still keep using it. These are really times where history is being made, and you'll remember this couple of years in future, then you look back and see how much changes were happening in this point of time. Exports are part of it. Let me give you a larger picture. Of course, most Biharis are more important interested in exports, but just day before yesterday, we were able to inaugurate Jammu Hart in Jammu, right on the banks of Tavi. It's a beautiful location of roughly 90,000 square feet trade exposition center, of course, on the ground, same pattern as Delhi Hart. But it's a centrally air-conditioned building with a beautiful location and 120 shops which can display all the products which Jammu and Kashmir can really showcase itself for. Of course, we have discussed the entire part of what our walnuts are, what our almonds are, what our saffron is. But importantly, as Apurva ji mentioned, the quality of rice is amongst the best in the world. So this is actually called Pakistani Basmati because the area is fairly contiguous from Sialkot, and it's a partition line which is divided by an international border. But amazing quality of rice and rajma comes from Jammu, which frankly, I am able to send across to my home state in Bihar also once in a while. So it's that good. So the rajma, especially of organic quality, which comes from a place called Bhadarwa, is an amazing taste, in fact, incomparable to anything else that you have out here. As Apurva ji rightly mentioned, and Ankita also pointed out fact, this is a very sensitive ecological zone where not much fertilizer gets used because the quantum of production is not so high. So the truly organic product is available out here, which is not the case anywhere else. Of course, saffron is also something to watch because it's handpicked so delicately and the way it is done. And our quality, yes, is exceptionally good. So is our honey, which Ankita mentioned in detail. And the variety of honey which you get out here even surprised me at this point of time. So yes, it's been a pleasant experience for me to come to J&K. I'm not a cadre officer from here, I'm an outsider. But the quality of products which we can send out is amazing. Today is an agro-processing business, so I'll not go beyond that part. But all of you know the handicraft story of Jammu and Kashmir, which is in terms of carpets, or in terms of your Kani shawls. And I proudly showcase most often to all my parliamentarians and ministers who come out here that Honorable Prime Minister himself always uses a Kani shawl, and he's the best brand ambassador we have. We don't need anybody else doing that part for us. So we have now turned up the entire part. Ankita is now leading a new team. I'm a new person out here. Substantial policy changes have come in. Next week, we'll get into export incentives also. Of course, the GI tags are there, part of it. We will improve the logistics part. In fact, a lot of people find it difficult to move things from here. So I can tell you as a railway person, in the next 2 years, the Katra Banihal, which is the last patch remaining between Delhi and Srinagar railway line, will be commissioned and will reduce the distance between Jammu and Srinagar by roughly 100 kilometers. And we are already setting up the first inland container depots, which will convert into dry ports the moment we have these inter-exports moving into it. So in Kashmir history or Jammu and Kashmir history, we never ever had any container depot, forget a dry port. So that will already come up, already been planned to come up by early March. The dry port should be functional next financial year. Rail connectivity will happen. International flights will commence this calendar year. I can mention that very clearly because tomorrow morning, the Minister of Civil Aviation is coming. I've been slightly distracted by the fact also because his entire team is landing up here for further negotiation. And as you already know, politically also, all the ministers are landing up in a space of 4 weeks. The entire cabinet as well as Minister of State. So frankly, half the week we are actually escorting the senior ministers out here. But then that's the huge benefit of a focused approach to the Jammu and Kashmir state. Logistics are already up and running. We'll complete the rest of the work in a couple of months' time. Containers will start moving out of it. Direct air connectivity will ramp up the entire flow to the Western world, which is not there till now. We are expecting some major international global chains to come in the state, which will actually substantially link the agro horticulture products to the global chain. Like Lulu takes up our apples to Dubai. Of course, they can go further than that. It doesn't have to stay in Dubai because Lulu will soon open up shop in Jammu and Kashmir also. So there's this lot of things happening, but well, we are in the middle of changes, which we can see, as I mentioned, is history in making. Ankita will play the direct role. I'm always there in the background, helping her out, whatever is required from our side. We will remove all bottlenecks. We are in the process of ramping up the ease of doing business as well as the regulatory compliance burden. We were at the bottom. We have now moved up substantially in the mid-level, and we should be in the top 5 in the next 3 to 4 months' time. And even the single window clearance are substantial. The package announced by the Home Ministry is among the very best the country has ever given to any state in our case and roughly exceeds $5 billion. So that's sort of a money incentivization for growth of this industry and services sector is substantial. And yes, of course, a lot of money will flow into the food processing sector. So food processing, organic products, agro processed units are the future ahead. So I would welcome all the buyers and sellers who would be interested that our offices are available out here for giving any support you look forward to it. Between me and Ankita, the buck has to stop at our place. It doesn't go any further. So let me assure the buyers and sellers of this meet, which you have very kindly organized for us, that we will take care of the needs. If there's any difficulty, we are directly accessible. Please reach us out. Tell us what we can do for you further. And just to let your audience know, the cargo terminal at the Srinagar airport as well as Jammu airport will be functional next 6 months' time. We can have a controlled atmosphere store also, which is also coming up there itself. So we will be able to store products at the airport and then ship them out straight away the moment the flights start happening in the next few months' time. So the chain is complete. The product is there. Of course, as Abujaji mentioned, that in then organic products have a great future. And where else to grow the organic food but except the Valley of Kashmir and Jammu? So I think I'll end with these words. But I then largely wanted to show the audience that we are there for you. In case you need any support, please do feel free to contact us. We'll be accessible to you. Thanks a lot for having me today. Anything else, I can always respond to the query that you have. Thank you, Bhavik. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ranjan Prakash Thakurji. You have such a beautiful background. I really like that. I would love to know more about it. But again, we will have another call for that for sure. Now, I would like to invite Ankita ji to talk more about the exporter.
Thank you so much, Bhavik ji. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us once again the holistic picture that you always do. So I have my exporters list here. I won't be taking too much time on this. I just want to tell everybody present from Canada that we have tried and gathered as much of a range as possible. So we have Rohit and Pooja Gupta from Sarveshwar Food Limited. And I hope as you hear your name, if I miss out anyone, please come forward and let me know. There's Uber Shah from Fruit Mandi Agri-Tech Private Limited. There is Mehek Musaddiq from Escade International. There is Munis Mir from Herb Heaven. There is Tafazul Maqsood, GT Brothers and Co. There is Adil Masoodi Pirzada from Masoodi and Co. There is Rohan Grover from Nature Biofoods. There is Mr. Gagan Jain from VKC Nuts Limited and Mr. Pranav Gupta from Surya Milk Products. Let me tell everyone present here that you, through this breakout session, have choice of either buying rice varieties or nuts varieties, even Kashmiri saffron. They have some very good quality products. Then they are good in packaging. Then, of course, you have honey, the range, whatever I've mentioned, I'm sure all of them between themselves would have it. Bhavik is there something else we need to do, or should we just let them go and meet in the breakout session?
Absolutely. So first of all, thank you, Ankita ji, once again. And I will now introduce all the importers from Canada. So starting with, so we have with us Ian Miller, Sirin Martin, and Chris Powell from Tree of Life, a marketing and branding company operating for over 7 decades in the agro and food sector. Major SNet is with us representing the Asian Food Center chain. Jim Kavanik represents brand seed marketing. Amar Sharma is from Quality Foods. BK Sethi, a veteran of the multicultural agro and food sector in Canada and a former director of our chamber, is also here with us. And Janil Singh of the Global Food Choice is also here. So we welcome both the Indian exporters and the Canadian importers to the one-on-one session. Now, before I begin, I would like to just make sure that we understand the technical part of this. So I'm going to open the breakout room. Breakout room is nothing but simply a small room where few exporters are already going to be there, and importers, we will just start pushing them into one after another room, right? You will not have much long time, but here is the opportunity for you to not break the deal, but at least have connection, exchange your contact details, right? Because there'll be little time and you still have 9 exporters to go through. And we are also here in the good number of importers here. So I will just open the breakout room. And if some of you who are not invited in the breakout room yet as a part of the importer team, then let me know. First, I will just open for the exporters only. So all the exporters will receive invitation. Please make sure that you accept that and you just stay in that room. You do not leave the room. You stay in the room. Only importers will switch from one room to another. And that is something after almost 90 seconds, I will start switching importers from one room to another. Okay. So you will have.
Bhavik, if I can come in for a bit. This is actually so interesting to me as well, you know, how we have technologically managed to do this. Because, you know, and it's so nice that you have actually explained. I'm sure a lot of us know it here. Some of us might not. One question to you, once this breakout session happens, do they just interact with themselves, or I mean, what exactly is it going to be like? Do we get to witness that? No, it's just going to be between them, right?
Yes.
So then I think we can let them be while this breakout session is happening. Would you be the anchor holding this together?
So I will be still in the main room. So this is the main room where we all are right now. Okay. So once you, let's say you are in the breakout room, you finish the conversation with the exporter, then you can come to the main room. Do not leave the meeting. There are 2 buttons. When you leave, there are leaving the meeting and leaving the breakout room. You are just leaving the breakout room. I will be always here in the main room. If you say that, you know, I have completed the conversation with the person A or B or C, and then I can just move you to the person D, E, and F, right? So that will be pretty straightforward. I will start actually inviting first exporters, and then I would really encourage them to just say, join the room, and they stay in that room. They do not come out of the meeting room, right? When we close all the breakout rooms at the end of the meeting, then only they will come back to the main room. Otherwise, they will just wait for the next importer to come in their room, and they discuss, exchange the business information, and then move on. Yeah. Great. I will try to give as much time as possible. Okay, so here we go. So I have, so far I have got 6 exporters in my rooms. Monis Mir, Tafsul Maqsood, Adil Perzda, a Royal Saffron Company, Gagan Jain, Pooja, and Rohit Gupta. So Pranav Gupta is left, and Gagan Jain is here. Rohan Grover is not here. So can you just, if you are already in the Zoom meeting with the different name, please let me know now, so I can just, push you there. I'm looking for Rohan Grover and
Yeah,
so Rohan, you are here.
yeah, I have a miss. In place of Rohan, I will be attending. My name is Mukesh.
Mukesh, okay, very good.
Mukesh and Swati Tomar. We are 2 people from Nature Bio. Mukesh Madhukar and Swati Tomar.
Okay.
Sir, Adil Pirzada, I'm in the meeting, first meeting, Zoom.
Yes, yes. So give me 1 second.
Just send a message in the.
That's fine. You will all receive. First of all exporters will receive the invitation. You will be going in your rooms. Adil is here. Okay, Adil, I was waiting for you. Okay, so everyone is here. I will just, there's a Pranav Gupta. Is Pranav Gupta here? No, I don't think so. Okay, I will just open the room for exporters. All exporters, please accept the invitation. So Tafzul Maqsood, you have to accept. Yeah, very good. You are all in. Okay, great. So all exporters are in different rooms. Now I will start pushing the importers to the different rooms. All the exporters will start receiving the invitation. Please accept the invitation and keep moving. Here we go. So almost all of them have received invitation. Now, whoever is exporter and still in this main room, please let me know and I can move you out into the rooms. Only exporters who are in this main room. Faizan Khan, Daud Wani, Muhammad Amin, are you exporters or importers? Please let me know.
JK.
JKT. Okay, good. Obaid Riaz is a exporter or importer? So he's not in the list of importer. So I want to just confirm that if he is an exporter, he can be in that room.
Bhavikji, he's from us.
Okay, okay. It would be great if you all the JK people from the JKTPO can rename themselves with the, next to the name, they can just write the JKTPO. So you don't bug them.
Bhavikji, now most of are from JKTPO here in the main room.
Okay.
All the exporters you have sent in the room.
Very good. Very good. So as a part of the co-host, if Chaitanya wants to move from one group to another, just to see everything is going smooth, they can, right?
Yes, I will do the needful.
Yeah.
Not an issue. Thank you.
No problem.
Yep.
Hi, Bhavik.
Hi, Monis.
Hi, this is Monish. So I just wanted to, follow up on this. You sent me a link. I think the room was quite empty. I waited for a while, so I wanted to, check up if that's the correct one.
You have a BK Sethi sitting in your room number 1. I can send you back into room number 1.
So yeah, is there? I mean, like, how does it work? Is there only one participant? So I just wanted to understand.
1 or 2 participants, maximum 2 to 3 participants will keep coming in your rooms. You just stay in your
sounds
room.
good. Got it. Perfect. Sounds good. Agreed. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Now I'm trying to move you back into the room, but it will be tough for me.
Okay.
So I will put you into the new room now.
Sure.
So BK Sethi was sitting in your room. So now I will add you into the another new room.
Okay.
And BK Sethi can join you there. Did BK Sethi talk with you?
No, there were like a couple of more people. No one had a conversation. So I thought, how is it going? So
okay, I will be moving BK Sethi with you. Don't worry.
Got it. Thanks.
Sethi ji just joined the room number 9.
Thank you. I'm joining, but I can't hear them.
Let me just put you back into the room number 8. Hi, Jim.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You are done with the one room, right? I guess you're right.
Yes. I'm not sure if Ian and I should be in the same meetings or not.
Okay, I can push you into room number 6. Sethi ji, if I move you, you have to just accept the invitation.
Okay. I didn't get anything yet.
Now?
I got the room 9, but I don't have no accept or anything.
There is a join button on the top, blue button.
Okay. I have a leave button. What do you do with the leave button?
No, not the leave. There's a join button on the top. Okay. Chaitanya, can you just join the room number 3? He needs some help. Kanwar Dhanjal needs some help.
Okay, I do the. Okay.
CTG, I just moved you to room number 2 again.
Good morning.
Morning, Muralilalji. We are just actually having a one-on-one session right now. So everybody is in the different meeting rooms. So there's a silence here.
I can join, Bhavik.
Okay, so you can leave the meeting, CTC, and come back in the room, in the meeting. And then I can, because there's something wrong with the Zoom then. Just come out and then come back.
I'm in now.
You're back in?
Yes.
Okay. Now?
Oh, it's a cool to go other room and come back to here to see all of you.
Yes. So, Purna, I will just send you to the room number 1. Sorry, room number 2.
Where I can find my basmati rice.
Basmati rice, we will find it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. We are importing from Punjab and Haryana. What's the Jammu and Kashmir?
Why not? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Mr. Bhavik, Mr. Purna wants to go to natural biofoods.
Mr. Purna wants to...
I think he is
yeah.
gone.
Natural
and Mr.
biofood
Rajesh,
is...
you can send him to some saffron importer.
So Rajesh ji is already in the saffron, but for nature biofoods, Rohan Grover, I don't see his name here. Do you see his name?
No, in place of he is exporter. Rohan Grover is
I know, but he's not in the list. There is nowhere Rohan Grover in the whole list.
Madhukar, Mr. Madhukar has joined. Room
Oh,
number
Mr.
7.
Madhukar. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I will send him Mr. Mukesh Madhukar, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
He's in the main room. Okay. Yeah.
So there are various products that are made from our.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hi, Muralilal ji.
Hi.
Namaste.
नमस्ते और ठीक है सर
बढ़िया सर
मीटिंग लेट हो रही है
नहीं मीटिंग चालू है
okay
but it is just that there is a conference is going in within the team, so we are just waiting here outside. Hi Jim, so you are back now. I can send you to the another
hang
room.
on one second. The last meeting I was in, there was another gentleman in there, and all he did was talk on his cell phone, and I couldn't hear the guy presenting. So I'm finding this whole setup very difficult to listen and to talk to people. And then I got put into another room again with Tree of Life. I don't want to be in the same room as those guys.
Yeah.
And like I say, the last room I was in, the gentleman who was sitting in on the meeting, all he did was talk on his cell phone, and all we heard was his conversation. I couldn't hear about the brand. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to step away from the meeting. Because I've got other stuff.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry about that.
We apologize for that.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks. Yes, Gaganji, you are an exporter, right?
Yeah, I am an exporter of walnuts and saffron, and we are a BRC certified unit.
Okay. Just say that I will send some.
And we are importing from Canada as well.
Right. Just be there. I will send somebody here. Room number 5.
Thank you.
Yeah.
भावे जी रोहित गुप्ता के रूम में किसी को भेज दीजिए.
Rohit Gupta. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
कंवर दंचल को भेज दीजिए अगर इफ इज देयर.
Yes, Ian, I will send you to another room now.
Thank you.
Don, do you mind going to room number 9 with Ian?
I'm on another call. Give me 5 more minutes, please.
Sure, sure. Yes, Tafazul, how can I help you? Tafazul?
Hi, Mr. Mukesh. Is there any other importer? I mean,
yes. Did you meet Ian?
I meet Ian and I meet Kim, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Did you
Kim
meet
Miller.
BK Sethi? BK Sethi you did not meet, right?
No, I didn't meet. There was this Purnal. I think somebody came, but
Purna Kandal. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
Purnananda. The call
Okay,
got disconnected in the middle.
Sure. Let me come back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Just be here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Purna is back. You're on mute, Purna. Did you meet Purna? You're on mute.
So rice, peas, beans, and कोई कश्मीरी मिर्च वाला या spices वाला?
Spices. नहीं, main यही था. Nature food you already met, right?
Sorry? No.
Nature bio foods you met, right?
I made this Swati ji and one is the saffron. I got two. So maybe they have spices.
Okay, I will send you. No, you are in the same. You are in the with the Mukesh Madhukar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will send you to room number 9.
From last meeting, we started buying rice from an Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce meeting. So it's
yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
let me connect you to 2-3 more people. Just hold on into this room.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 2-3 buyers whom I have been talking, and I'll connect you soon.
Okay.
Yeah, just hold.
Sethi, did you meet Mr. Gagan Jain?
No, I did not, but I did meet Manish Mir. Very good meeting.
Good. Okay, I will send you to the Gagan Jain now.
No.
Did you get an invitation, City?
Not yet, Baji. Bhavik ji, nahi.
अच्छा, 1 minute. Number 6 now?
No.
No? Yeah, something is not right with your Zoom. You have to keep going out and coming back. Can you do that?
Okay, I will do that now. Thank you.
No problem.
Bhavik, come back if you need any help. Let
Yeah,
me know.
I'm sending BK Sethi to room number 5. Just you go with him actually.
Or put me on standby if you need it.
Yeah. Room number 5.
Don ji, good morning.
He's back in the room.
भाविक ये रूम का चक्कर क्या है?
बेसिकली ये हर एक रूम में एक्सपोर्टर्स बैठे हैं और आपको जाना है एज ए इम्पोर्टर, राइट? और सबको मिलके आना है. तो अगर आप कुछ इंपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं या पे कोई कनेक्शंस है, या सो लेट मी सेंड यू इनटू द वन ऑफ द रूम सो यू विल गेट द मोर आइडिया.
ओके, मैं 2 मिनट में पहुंच जाऊंगा ऑफिस. ज्वाइन. ओके,
आराम से गाड़ी चलाना सर. Yes, yeah, I will send you into the
I'd been in that room before.
Sure.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Royal Saffron Company is out of the room number 4.
Yes, yes.
Sir, did you meet Ian before?
Yeah, if anybody wants to meet, no problem.
No, did you meet Ian?
Yeah.
You did, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, just be in the room. I will send you in one of the room. Just be in the room, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Did you meet Swati, Ian? Nature Biofoods?
Yes, I've done that.
Did you meet Rohit Gupta or?
I don't think I've met Surya Milk Products.
Okay, Pranav Gupta is not here yet.
Okay.
JKTPO team, can somebody confirm that what Pranav Gupta is named with, which company it is?
See, Surya has not joined. Surya
He has
come.
not joined, right? Yeah, he has not
No,
joined.
He didn't come.
Okay. I don't know whether you have met Royal Saffron Company. Did you meet that?
Yeah. I don't know if I've met Herb Heaven.
Herb Heaven has not joined.
Okay, so I might have met with everyone now at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you, Ian.
You can be here. We will just close it in a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Mr. Sethi, you are back in. I can send you in the room number. What?
Now again, we'll have to have an invitation.
Yeah, you have to accept it.
I didn't get it.
You did not get it?
No, I have to go back again, right? Do the same thing. So this must be something.
Once you meet somebody, then I think you have to go back and go out of it. Yeah. Absolutely.
I'll do it again. Thank you.
Okay. I think we are almost done. So just be here. If somebody wants to come and meet, they will come. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Shubhamji, we are almost at the end of the.
Yeah, but अभी इसको मेरे ख्याल में extend कर लीजिए अभी. Some people are still talking.
Okay, sure.
So some actual deals are happening actually.
Okay.
So let people, some people, those who want to continue, let them continue for some more time.
Sure.
Hello, Shubhamji. How are you?
Yeah, everything is fine. What about you?
All well, all well.
No, it's actually I went some of the rooms. I think meetings are going on very well. So in fact, some deals are also happening. Hopefully,
Very good. That is good.
So people are actually showcasing the products and people are showing interest in the products. So that's very important.
Yeah, we can definitely extend the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Babekji, I believe sessions are going very well. I went to few of the rooms and the things are happening well.
Very good.
That is always go smooth because the buyer needs seller, seller needs buyer. It's quite interesting, and we can find this
That's good.
place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I believe everybody at the importer side has got somebody from the exporter side to meet and talk. Or is there any query which we have to resolve?
Yeah, we can work on that. Ratna, can you just go to room number 5? Somebody needs a help there. I think Aganji needs a help.
I have a general question. Maybe in Jammu and Kashmir, what's the logistic is like state like Delhi, or there is some problem with logistic side? Maybe anyone can ask anyone the answer.
No, logistics are well in place, so there won't be a problem because everything is happening from the ports only, so that won't be a problem. Our exporters are very well into the logistic part. They are already exporting the goods.
I think almost most company they have the office in the Delhi or somewhere.
I believe Monis Mir can pitch in for this, for the logistic part, because he's from Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir, and he can pitch in for this. Monis ji.
Monisi, you have to unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for asking me to introduce myself. So we are an exporter. We are based in Kashmir, our factory and our head office, and we supply products right now to 9 countries, including GCC, Australia, and right now I'm speaking to you from Canada. So the company has intentions of we are here to start working for North American markets. And if you have any specific question, maybe I didn't hear. If you're speaking about logistics, right? Was that the question exactly?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it is quite in terms of if you want to provide that service to your clients or your importers, I think all what you need to do is you need to be registered with a port in India, be it a sea or an air. And then there are a couple of formalities which you need to cover. Say, for example, we have saffron. You need to be registered with Spice Board. You need to be registered with JK Agriculture Board. For a couple of certifications. So once you have that, I think you will. It's better and it's nice, convenient to get a forwarding agent who can help you with all the formalities at the port.
It's a bulk product come from the Mundra. It's like from Gujarat or somewhere else, like from Kashmir to down to Gujarat. Yeah, the same way, like anything.
So yeah, we mostly use Bombay and we mostly use Kerala ports.
Nhava Sheva, okay.
Yeah.
So so most company they have the head office or branch office in New Delhi or sometimes somewhere there.
Most of them, yeah, we do have, but I just want to mention to you and to Mr. Bhavik also that for our clients who are based in Canada, they don't need to take care of any kind of import formalities. We are here, we can directly supply them within Canada. We take care of all the hassle from India to to Canada, all the import or export formalities. So what we can what they can benefit with us is the excellent product that we offer. And the second thing is that the products are available. They don't need to go an extra mile, to for example, custom clearance, etc. and etc. So that's one kind of advantage that we want to give it to our clients.
Manish, what kind of products do you have? What exactly are you exporting? What exactly are you exporting?
So what we do is we basically we have a flagship business of saffron.
Okay.
So apart from being into, we have been like from 70 years supplying saffron to wholesale industry, Ayurveda, pharma. But from 5 years we entered retail, and our retail products, what we have is 1 gram saffron, 4 gram saffron. We launched an innovative product, saffron powder, so that say for example you have tea or you have some food, you don't need to put the saffron threads. All what you do is sprinkle saffron. So these are a couple of products. Then we have saffron honey, walnut dry fruit, dry fruit and saffron honey. That's an infusion, acacia honey.
Okay. So you are right now in Toronto.
I'm in Toronto at the moment. Yeah.
So I'm actually Consul Kam Shubhan Krishan. So if you can call me, I think maybe we can discuss after this meeting also.
100%, sir.
I'm also from JNK, so we can actually I will connect you with some more.
Absolutely. Can I have your any kind of contact details?
You can write to me. I'm at com.toronto.
I'm sorry, again?
com.toronto
com.toronto
at mea.go.in.
At
mea.gov.in.
Okay, I repeat, just please correct me. It's com.toronto@mea.gov.in.
Yes, that's correct.
Sir, I'm gonna send you a company profile and what all things in the product is. You can get an idea of it.
Yes, definitely. So we'll connect you with. I think Mr. BK Shetty, can you also chip in, give some guidelines to the exporters?
I already spoke to 3 of them. I spoke to this gentleman here, Muniz, already, and I think the people I brought in, they are directly connected with, and so I think there will be some business doing.
Thank you so much.
No, if you have any questions or anybody has any questions, there is no problem. I met with 4 of them actually, and I think they are very, very aggressive, very nice. So all they have to do is one of them is also already in Toronto. I think I'm going to meet with him too if he calls me, no problem. To be honest, I think there's a good opportunity, but we have to work with the focus. Who do you want to talk to? Who is the right people? The people I brought, I think 3 of them today, they are organic, natural specialties segment. That's where the product belongs from Jammu and Kashmir. Product, like you said before in your email also, it's a quality product. Somebody had to understand the value.
Exactly.
I was telling one of the meetings that don't look for Walmart because this product does not belong in that segment. Walmart will not be able to attract the customer we want. The brand is very solid, strong brand from Kashmir. So it is not Spanish saffron. It is not Iranian saffron selling for $1, $2. This is a good product. Absolutely. And there's a good opportunity for ingredients for the people who really want quality product as an ingredient. So I think there's an opportunity. That's my feeling from the meeting with these people.
Absolutely, sir. This is exactly how it is.
Rajesh ji, हमको अपना contact भेज देना bksethi@bksethi.com.
I have your email. I'll get back to you. It's काफी अच्छा. आज आपको I have been, of course, hearing about you a lot, but I haven't ever come to see you. But today that opportunity came to my computer today, and I'm here. Yes, I will be in contact, sir.
So early in Vancouver. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we will close the rooms, no? In 27-30 seconds from now.
Yeah, they are already closed now, almost closed. So they are all back in.
Okay.
And everybody is in the main room now.
So I just want to take a moment to say that post this meeting is over, the consulate will share a Google Drive in which all the buyers and exporters details, their contact details, their email IDs, and their product profile would be included for them to take this further very productively.
Great. Thank you so much.
Also, Ratna, we get exporters will also get end details for the exporters?
Yes, both.
All the participants will receive each other's details.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll receive the products, you'll receive the email ID, and you'll receive their phone numbers too.
Okay. Thank you.
And I will invite Tausif Sheikh to.
Mr. Murari, just Bhavik, a question. Mr. Murari Ral had one question, I believe. Can we take this last question?
Yeah, sure. What is the question? I don't see.
Mr. Murari Ral, you have to unmute yourself. Please unmute.
Talking to me?
Hi,
No,
Mr.
Oh,
Sizi.
sorry.
Thank
Say my
you,
last
Ian.
name.
Ian,
No
thank you.
problem.
No, thank you, Ian. Thank you.
Thanks to everyone, all exporters. Excellent. And I would like to thank each and everyone. But before that, Mr. Tausif will speak about it. And I think that Mrs. Apurva Srivastava ji is there too, Sizi.
Mr. Murarilal, since we are ending the meeting, I'll tell Mr. Bhavik to give the closing remarks. I think Mr. Tausif will proceed further.
Sure. Yeah. So I will just invite Mr. Tausif Sheikh to conclude.
Thank you, everyone, and really appreciate that all of you have joined us this initiative. I also want to thank Consul General of India, Apurva ji, Shubham ji, and the team, Ratna, and everyone there at Commercial Office. This is really a good initiative. We want that the economy in the Jammu and Kashmir should revive, and there are lots of stuff which we can do, and there are lots of opportunities of exports from there to this part of the world. We as an organization, Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce, as I've already mentioned, that we have 44 years of background. We have lots of members who have also, those who have not able to join today, but if you guys have any queries, you can reach out to us at ICCC at iccconline.org. And if you want to connect with any type of business owners, we can help position for tying up this with us to do this event. And also, last but not the least, our office, which is Manji and Renu Chauhan, they have also done so much work on this, and that's why we are doing this event. Bhavik, I really appreciate your time today, that you have delivered the best and the IT service which we have in-house from you. And thank you everyone for joining us.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care. You have a great day.
Thank you.